Welcome! The charter ceremony is about to start.
sisters, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Wherever you are, we are delighted to have you with us for the charter ceremony of the first eClub of the Union of Italy. I'm Maria Luisa Frosio, and I will be the MC for the ceremony. A special welcome to all the Soroptimist authorities present today, in particular to Sharon Fisher, President of Soroptimist International, Anna Celacinska, President of Soroptimist International of Europe, Joanna Raffan, President of Soroptimist International of Great Britain and Ireland, Mariolina Coppola, President of the Union of Italy, Maureen Maguire, President-elect of Soroptimist International, Caroline de May, President-elect of Soroptimist International of Europe, and very warm welcome to the Italian clubs and to all the clubs from all over the world, to all Soroptimist members and to the distinguished guests. I give now the floor to the charter president of the new club, Elena Pinetti. Elena, over to you.
Thank you, good afternoon, and welcome everyone to the charter ceremony of the eClub Milano Net Lead. We are very happy to share this memorable occasion with you all. So after completing the Constitutive Assembly and having complied with the different formalities of the laws of Italy, the club is legally constituted to become part of Soroptimist International of Europe and of Soroptimist International. We are truly proud and honored to become part of this remarkable organization of women. And let me give a special thanks to Nicoletta Morelli for her professional support in certifying the article of association of our club and for managing the collection of the powers of attorney for each of the founding members by coordinating a task force with several notary publics across the country. So, thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Elena. I will now introduce the candle ceremony, symbolizing our internationality. The first candle for the club will be lit by Elena Pinetti, President of the club.
I light this candle for Soroptimist International Club Milano Net Lead.
The second candle will be lit by Mariolina Coppola, President of the Union of Italy.
I like this candle for the Soroptimist International of Italy. Union of Italy.
The third candle will be lit by Anna Celacinska, President of Soroptimist International of Europe.
I light this candle for the well-being of our federation, for it to grow in clubs and members.
The fourth candle will be lit by Sharon Fisher, President of Soroptimist International.
I light this candle for Soroptimist International and the special sisterhood we have around the world.
Thank you. Thank you. I have the honor and the pleasure now to introduce Anna Celacinska, President of Soroptimist International of Europe, for her speech before the handover of the charter. Anna, the floor is yours.
I wanted to welcome the new members, and I'd like to welcome all of the people present. It's a wonderful opportunity. It's a wonderful moment. And our new members, as I said, have just joined the network of the professional, dedicated, intelligent women. And I hope they will set the path for all our unions. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And now the handover of the charter. Anna, you have the charter with you. Can you please pass the charter to Elena?
I will pass the symbolic charter because it's been sent to you.
Yes.
Because you already have it. So have these these pins and the charter, please, President. This is to you, into your hands for the well-being of your club.
Okay. Elena, have you received the charter?
Yes, for sure. It's been sent.
Yes. Elena? She's looking for the charter. It's a long way from Poland.
No, it's been sent from Geneva.
Yes, of course.
Now I sign the charter.
Yes.
Of eClub Milano NetLead. And here, the signed charter.
The charter is signed on one side by the SIE President and by the SIE Secretary General. And now it's signed also by the President of the club.
Elena, can you please read the charter?
Soroptimist International certifies that the Soroptimist International Milano NetLead, having agreed to be bound by the Constitution and Resolution of Soroptimist International of Europe, which agreement is evidenced by the acceptance of this charter, has been duly formed as a club in association with Soroptimist International, 16 January 2021.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I will give now the floor to the SIE Extension Committee, Shoshi Frankel, for her message. Over to you, Shoshi.
Thank you so much. Dear wonderful ladies, dear wonderful Soroptimists, the day of receiving the charter is an important and special event in the life of a new club. It is the time of assuming the commitment of transforming the lives and status of women and girls through education, empowerment, and enabling opportunities in your community and all over the world. On behalf of the Extension Committee of the SIE Extension Committee, please accept our heartiest congratulations, wishes for success, and warm welcome to the big Soroptimist family of which you have now become part. We wish wonderful and gratifying volunteering experiences, inspiring projects for the benefit of women and girls, and excellent results in your work. Thank you so much. The SIE Extension Committee, me, Shoshi, the chair, Elena, and Janetta, members of Extension Committee. Good luck to you all.
Thank you, Shoshi. And now the President of the Extension Committee of the Union of Italy, Maria Grazia Silvestri. The floor is yours, Maria Grazia.
I thank very much Susie Wenkel, Chair of the Extension Committee of Soroptimists of Europe, for the message and these kind words. Today, I am particularly honored to attend the foundation of the first eClub, Soroptimist International of Italy, Milano Net Lead. It was a great emotion for me for having presided the Constitutive Assembly, where was founded the first eClub, Soroptimist International of Italy. I am very pleased to extend my best greetings to Elena Pinetti, the president, and to all founding young members of eClub Milano Net Lead, which was constituted today. I welcome, I thank all participants and all authorities and all clubs from Italy and from all over the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria Grazia. And now I have the pleasure to introduce the godmother of the club, Mara Costantino. Over to you, Mara.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm very emotional. I'm very touched. This is the completion of a long process that has started over a year ago when the girls started their experimental phase, so to say, when they started learning to become Soroptimist, when I had the pleasure to meet them. And I must say, I feel privileged to have this important role in being their godmother. And I must say that I am experiencing daily with them reverse mentoring, which we're all very keen on, because it is much more what they teach me rather than what I teach them. And they impress me because being native digital makes an enormous difference. They are so natural with the use of all these tools that we are all forced to use. We all have to deal with all these Zooming and all these technical tools that give us a hard time, but they are natural. So we have been working so much. They have all made incredible efforts in preparing all this for you. I want you to know that the direction of this entire event is completely thought, realized with contents that you will see very soon, all made by the girls. I call them girls, which is undermining them. They are young lady professionals, but because they're tinier than I am, I tend to call them girls, but they are young lady professional, and you will see them in a while. They will introduce themselves, and their professions are incredible, and most of them have very innovative professions. So once again, I feel privileged and blessed about having the honor of being inspired day by day by these young ladies. And I need to thank all those Soroptimist authorities who made it possible for me to have this privilege. I will now share a short presentation because what I would like to do is a short flashback on what has happened until now. Then the girls will tell you what's happening today and tomorrow, but I wish to show you what they did. Sorry, I knew I was going to mess up, and I did. The girls taught me how to do it. Okay, so I want to give you a flashback on where it all started. It all started during what you all know be the Leadership Academy. Do you see my screen? Probably not. Yes? You do.
Yes, Mara, it's perfect.
Okay, thank you. So it all started during an edition, the February 2019 edition of the Leadership Academy, whereby these 4 ladies that you see in the yellow circles attended. So these 4 ladies, wait a minute. Why is it only goes forward and it doesn't go backwards, right? I'm gonna resume again. Forgive me for this, but I am so busy. As I said, I'm not a natural digital self. This is it. Soroptimist Net Lead, what they did, they had an experimental phase that started in November 2019, but that was thought in February 2019, when these 4 ladies and their circles, as I said, got to the idea during the edition of the Leadership Academy, whose title was Being a Female Leader at Bocconi University. That's when these 4 lady professionals decided that they wanted to capitalize, that they wanted to profit of the leadership skills that they acquired during that incredible event that they enjoyed. In fact, Leadership Academy is going beautifully here in Italy, and girls are really enthusiastic. So they decided that they wanted to profit about having met and the common idea they had to pursue with learning how to lead as women. So in March 2019, they started thinking about the concept, and then they sought approval by the Italian Union. And the Italian Union, of course, answered enthusiastically, because we all know that e-clubs, virtual clubs, and the need to attract younger generation is really, really sensitive for us all. So, of course, the Italian Union accepted with enthusiasm the proposal. And what happened in November 2019 was that due to these four visionary girls, together with the visionary union president at the time, and Mariolina Coppola, decided to start. So there they start. These are some pictures from the ceremony that took place in Bocconi, in the library in Bocconi. And this is Elena here. This is the public that attended at the time. They were pinned, but be careful. They were not pinned with our emblem. They were not pinned as Soroptimists, because they have become Soroptimists today. But they were pinned as Soroptimist Net Lead. So this network, this experimental network that now led all the way to here. And it was an incredible celebration. Now I want to say a word about Julia, who's the young lady cutting the cake together with our union president, Mariolina. Julia has led these ladies all the way to here and has done a beautiful job, because she has high leadership skills, I must say. And she has worked beautifully in managing to raise the group, which originally started with 14 girls. So 4 girls had the idea, 14 girls joined in the beginning when we had this foundation in November 2019. And then she brought the number up to 35, which is an incredible achievement. And Julia has some professional commitment and has passed her race witness to Elena, who has took it and ever since is also boosting with energy, ideas, and innovation to push forward this initiative. So one more thing, a couple more things I want to tell you is what they have been doing so far. So the young ladies have focused on building their own skills. And I wish I had attended the public speaking training session online during lockdown. The girls, the ladies, the members, I can call them members now, they learned how to deal with public speaking online, knowing that more and more, and probably now forced by the renowned emergency. So they took these sessions, and I'm very envious. I wish I also did. And then we had some initiatives that were joined between the network and our union. Several of us participated in webinars with the girls. Let me call them girls. They're my babies. I feel really like a godmother to them. And they have participated in this work balance webinar and we, senior Soroptimists, gave them our example and shared our experience how to balance work and family, because I must say, they are quite concerned about this topic. Then they participated together with the Italian Union in the mentoring program, which is a program that is still ongoing and is an incredibly opportunity for both mentor and mentees. And I must say, I'm a mentor myself. I apologize publicly with my mentee for being absent, but as you can see, I'm a little bit busy. But mentoring is really crucial, and you will all enjoy how young ladies can reverse mentor you. They've taught me so much that I am really impressed. Then what else did they do? Negotiation for Women online course. What they do, Mr. Darbun gave them lessons on how to learn to negotiate in business transactions and business meetings as women, which is also quite crucial because women shouldn't deal like men do. And then they did, for their own development, to develop their bond among themselves, they have participated in virtual team building sessions. This is a screenshot from their team building session. Lately, in September, October 2020, they participated in a financial education course, again, in cooperation with the Union of Italy and with Azimut. And they all, they all attended and enjoyed this workshop. They participated lately in I'm Remarkable Google experiment. See another screenshot from that event. They are, of course, online, and what they did, which is the part of their job that I most appreciate, because beside building their own skills, their own preparation for their business and for the business challenges that they are to face, and the particular challenges that we are facing right now due to the pandemic, they did this project, which is called SmartNet Lead. SmartNet Lead is a project that they have thought themselves. They have recorded some videos, some tutorial videos for them to support students that were approaching their bachelor degree, which is what we call maturità in Italian, and they were not going to school because, as we know, we were facing lockdown at the time and students were not going to school. So what they did, they developed a number of lessons which they have shared on YouTube, which is a channel that they're using normally and to support the preparation of the students. So this was, I must say, this is one of my favorite projects, and you can find them on YouTube, all the content that they have made themselves using their own professional skills and delivered and shared. So they have done a lot lately, a social event with Soroptimist, with Maria D'Ambrosio, our union president, and they celebrated Christmas all together. They're already acting as a club, but they have been working beautifully. This is one more thing I wish to share with you. This is their organization chart. Of course, this organization chart is no longer official, because this is the chart that they gave themselves. This is the roles that they gave themselves. But I particularly appreciated, and once again, when I say they teach me, because they managed to involve 24 out of 35 members by sharing roles. And I am experiencing these last days where we've been working a lot, how they are able to do teamwork. They're incredible. Where one doesn't get, the other one reaches out, and it is really empowering, and enabling others to do things is one of our purposes after all. So they have built this chart where they have a management team, a communication and social media team, which is at work currently behind the cameras right now, because we are on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we are on Instagram. So Chiara Dardani is leading them, and they are working, and they have been working lately in all this. And then we have Anita Previdi, who is the incredible young woman who has made all of this possible. She has helped me and all the authorities in the union, helping out in solving technical problems. She was so silly that she allowed people know that she can get a hold of the computer of someone else and solve their problems, which is quite dangerous. I already warned her that could set her in trouble, together with Ambra, who has edited the content that you will see very soon, which is beautiful, and Alice, who's another one in the innovation team at work. So they're working beautifully in synergy. They have split roles. They have really a good attitude, and their innovative attitude for me is really impressive, and I wish I could stick to that. And then last but not least, event director Sara Cricenti. They are the group, the team that is in charge of developing all those events that you have seen that they have already shared. One last word is about the president, Elena Pinetti. I know Elena very well. By now, I'm learning to know them all. But Elena is now a PhD student in theoretical physics in the Turin University. Currently, she's in Paris with my biological sister, by the way, who I have to thank for the support. And I wanted to show you this. Elena was sitting back in July, I think it was, of June 2017 in Florence. And she was one of those STEM young women. So I am happy to show you that the roots of all this lay back in 2017 when Elena, taking part as a young woman in STEM to our Congress of the Federation in Florence, probably got the inspiration and then was further inspired by the Leadership Academy. And this is how we got all the way to here. So I hope it didn't take too much time, and I thank you all for your support and for all these many greetings that these ladies are receiving. I am done, Maria Luisa.
Yes, Mara, thank you very much. Now you can proceed with the presentation of our new members.
Hello everybody, I'm Elena Pinetti and I'm the president of the club Milano Net. I'm 26 years old and I grew up in Asti, a town in Piedmont in the northwest of Italy. I'm a PhD student in theoretical astroparticle physics in a joint program between the University of Turin in Italy and the Sorbonne University in France. The goal of my PhD is to find new particles in the universe called dark matter by using the data from space telescopes and ground-based telescopes.
I'm Cristina Attemari, I'm 21 years old. I graduated at the University of Pavia in biomedical engineering and now I work in Bari as a developer leader and analyst. I've been working in the field of healthcare informatics for 9 years in order to develop electronic patient records. My main activities include the requirements analysis, the design of the solution architecture, setting clear development goals and deadlines for the dev team, test plan and technical documentation, and finally the launch of the project.
Hello. My name is Alessia Baldini, I am 30 years old and I live in Milan. I work for a fashion company where I take care of the worldwide customer service and every day I am in contact with many customers all over the world. I speak Chinese and I am a part of a team that speaks several languages.
Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina Bernardi, I'm 27 years old and I live in Venice, in northeast of Italy. I'm a cultural operator in the field of contemporary art. In particular, I deal with art mediation, events management, and support of young artists. Thank you.
Hi to all, I am Nicoletta Campolattano, 29 years old, and I was born in Caserta. I live here. And I am a PhD student in molecular life science at the University of Luigi Vanvitelli. My research project is focused on the characterization of mechanisms of resistance in mycobacteria as target for antimicrobials development. Thank you for your attention and a big hug to all.
Hello everybody, my name is Sara Kiki. I'm 30 years old. I was born in Ferrara, a small town in Emilia-Romagna. I graduated in law and now I'm a lawyer, or better a food lawyer. I offer legal assistance for food companies in order to be compliant with European and national law. I'm really happy to be here. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Francesca Corquer and I'm 28 years old. I live in Conegliano, near Venice. My job as a sports psychologist consists in helping athletes and coaches to face the challenges they meet while competing. In addition to this role, I'm specializing in cognitive behavioral therapy. In the clinical setting, I use EMDR therapy to help people to heal from adverse life experiences.
Hello, my name is Sara Crescenti and I'm 28 years old. I was born in Genoa, but now I live near Padua. I'm graduated in law and I work as an external consultant for youth policies in Trento at the Provincial Agency for the Family, Birth Rate and the Youth Policies. Here I help young people who choose the experience of civil service. Also in Padua I do study and research on organizational well-being.
Hi everyone, my name is Ambra Datri. I'm 28 years old. I live and I work in Bologna. I am the coordinator of the photo gallery at Mass Foundation, a cultural, international and philanthropic institution that focuses on art, innovation and technology. I oversee educational projects, and within this role I take advantage of new technologies in the learning process. Wishing everyone the best of luck with this new adventure.
Hi, I'm Chiara Dardani. I'm 26 years old. I was born in Genova, where I'm currently living. I'm a digital designer and I'm currently employed as a digital scenographer and a virtual effects artist.
Hello everyone, I'm Marcella Dardano. I'm 31 years old. I was born in Catanzaro and grew up in a small town in Calabria, south of Italy. But now I live in Pisa, where I studied and currently work as a lawyer. I love my job. I deal with administrative law and corporate consulting in tenders.
I am Isabella De Capua, I'm 28 years old and I was born in Siena. I've been living in Rome for 2 years, where I am an account manager in a company focused on long-term rental cars. I'm a part of the team dedicated to the key clients, so I have to manage the relationship with them and the agreement signed in order to reach the goals and maximize profits. I will change my role in the next few weeks because I will start to be the coordinator of the entire team.
Hi all, this is Martina Ferrari speaking and I'm 27 years old. I was born in Savona and I currently live and work in Milan. I'm a trainee lawyer in the corporate department of the international law firm Latham & Watkins. As a trainee lawyer of the corporate department, I mainly deal with extraordinary transactions and I assist private equity funds that are interested in investing in Italian companies.
Hello everyone, I'm Costanza Francescutti, I'm 28 and I'm from Pordenone in Friuli Venezia Giulia, northeast of Italy. After a few experiences abroad where I work in the fintech industry, last year I decided to move back to Italy to work as a management consultant. What I do is helping companies in developing their projects. At the moment I'm focused on the telco industry, but soon I'd like to specialize in the digital payment sector.
Good morning everyone, my name is Chiara Gelati, I'm 32 years old and I'm from Piacenza, a small city not far from Milan, where I was born and where I live today with my husband and daughter. Last year I got an executive MBA from the University of Pavia, the same university where I studied and graduated almost 10 years ago in theory and applied linguistics. Today I work as a product line manager for Cargill Animal Nutrition and I'm responsible for the strategy and the marketing of one of our businesses here in Italy.
Good morning, I am Anna Gobbato and I am 28 years old. I was born in Milano, a small city in the north of Italy where I currently live and work. I studied pharmacy in Padua and now I work in the regulatory affairs field. Particularly, I deal with food supplements legislation.
Hello, I'm Lucia Garacci and I'm 29 years old. I was born in Grosseto in Tuscany, Italy, but I'm currently living in Florence where I work as a labor relations specialist, managing all industrial relations related issues, including both unions relations and employees relations. And I've recently expanded my role as human resources manager for one of the company plants in Italy. I will also change my job soon, becoming a smart working and generally employment operating systems advisor to design new employment systems.
Hello, I'm Ilaria Guerra, I'm 30 years old. I was born in Livorno, but now I live in Naples. Here I work as cultural mediator and social worker for Daedalus Social Cooperative. In Daedalus, I mainly deal with unaccompanied foreign minors and with women victims of violence, but I also work at European project involving minors, and I'm addicted to gender and security studies.
Hi everyone, it's a great pleasure to meet you all. My name is Anna Lizzi, I'm 26 years old and I come from the Friuli-Venezia Giulia region in the northeast of Italy. I graduated in law at the University of Pavia and I currently work in Milan for an important Italian law firm where I am an attorney trainee specializing in antitrust and competition law matters.
Hello, I'm Eleonora Luciani, I'm 30 years old. I was born in Comacchio in Emilia-Romagna region, Italy, but now I'm living near Venice in Veneto region. I have a degree in law, so I'm working as a fellow researcher in Italian municipalities' financial problems at Ca' Foscari University of Venice. So my aim is to find better ways to manage public budgets and to take public decisions.
Hi everyone, I'm Alessia Massarutto and I'm 31. I was born in Treviso, a lovely town near Venice. After graduating in mathematics in Ferrara and then an experience in England, 3 years ago I got back to my hometown, where I'm currently working for a multinational company as a sales operations specialist. This means I'm the interface between the sales force in EMEA and all the internal operations. Soon I will change my role, becoming a data scientist for the same company but a different business unit.
Hello, Lisa Mazzon. I'm 27. I was born and raised in Como in Lombardy. Now I'm working and living in Zurich in Switzerland, where I'm responsible for sustainability in a leading fintech company, where I have the chance to cover different topics ranging from human rights to anti-corruption to volunteering and of course climate change, which is the topic of more interest to me.
Hi everyone, I'm Sara Sabina Montaldo and I am 26 years old. I was born in Turin, but now I'm living and working in Milan as an M&A and private equity trainee lawyer. Basically, my work consists in assisting Italian and foreign companies and private equity funds in Italian and cross-border transactions, as well as in corporate restructuring operations.
Hello everybody, my name is Elisabetta Moro and I'm 30 years old. I was born in Padua, Italy, but I currently live in London. I am a freelance content creator and more specifically I am a digital contributor for different online magazines including L'Italia and Cosmopolitan. This means I write articles covering daily news and trending topics. Since I have attended a master's degree in women's studies, I am particularly interested in writing about women, gender issues and feminism.
Hi, my name is Dalila, I'm 29 years old and I live half of my time in Milan and half of my time in Pesaro. I am a life strategist and coach. In particular, I work with women and I guide them in their path to create a free and independent life. My goal in the next 3 years is to create a startup for young female entrepreneurs. My aim is to provide to them all the professional and personal skills they need to set up their business.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Martina Pitea. I am 27 years old. I came from Reggio Calabria, south of Italy, but I live in Rome, where I am third year PhD student in biochemistry. My research focuses on ferritin, a human physiological protein used in drug delivery such as anti-cancer drugs to decrease the side effect of stem cells.
Hi, I'm Alice Paola Pomè, a built environment engineer of 26 years old. I was born in Milan, but I grew up on the shores of Lake Maggiore. Right now, I'm a PhD student at Politecnico of Milan in the Department of Architecture, Built Environment and Construction Engineering. My goal is to implement sustainability into buildings to reduce cost and environmental impacts on Earth by focusing on users' behaviors. Thus, my research aims to develop new protocols able to improve the build management through digitalization of the real estate sector.
Hello, I am Anita Previti and I'm 28 years old. I grew up in a small town on Lake Garda called Salò and now I live in Brescia. I am a PhD student at the University of Milan in applied physics. My work lies at the intersection of nanotechnology, biology and surface science. I am currently trying to replicate a neural network in vitro.
Hi, my name is Alice Radi. I'm 26 years old. I live in Pesaro and I'm a digital marketing and social media specialist. As a digital marketing and social media manager, I am in charge of planning and managing marketing campaigns that promote companies' brand, products, and services. So, my duties include planning campaigns, analyzing metrics, identifying new trends, maintaining our social media presence across all the digital channels.
Hi, hello to everybody. My name is Matilde Ratti. I work at the University of Bologna as an assistant professor and I work as a lawyer as well. I was born and raised in Bologna. I live here now. I'm just very grateful for this opportunity to meet everybody. I'm very happy to be part of this group. So thank you. Bye.
Hi, I am Raquel Reno. I am 28 years old and I was born in Naples, Campania, where I currently live after working and studying in Spain for 2 years. I am an international relations analyst. I collaborate with various online newspapers and think tanks of international politics, mainly about Europe and Latin America. I also have worked in the field of communication and management of projects in the environmental and cultural areas, in an archaeological site and in a marine protected area here in Naples. At the same time, I'm studying for a competition at the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Hi all, I'm Giulia Salem, a 29 years old design engineer. I'm originally from Veneto, a beautiful region in the north of Italy. I'm currently working as consumer-driven innovation professional for the multinational Barilla. My role looks at the future. It aims to define and develop the next Barilla innovations, as the use of new materials, new technologies, but also and for the most, to create great and enhanced consumer experiences.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Alice and I am an HR in a big multinational company of chocolate named Ferrero. Aside this, I'm also a coach for corporate social responsibility, which I'm hoping to develop as a full-time career in the next upcoming years. In SNL, I'm part of the innovation team and I'm so proud of this. And I'm also a representative. I hope and I will commit to the best for this organization. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Elena. I'm 27 years old. I was born in Trieste and I currently live in Udine, Friuli Venezia Giulia. I graduated in International Relations and Diplomacy and then specialized with a Master of Science and MBA in Arts and Cultural Management in Paris. I then moved to New York, where I worked for 2 years as assistant in International Museum Development. 2 years ago, I founded an innovative project celebrating women in poetry and women empowerment. I'm so very glad to be here today and very happy to meet you all. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Maddalena Varutti. I'm 29 years old. I was born in Treviso in the northeast of Italy, close to Venice. I graduated 4 years ago in management engineer and now I am a certified project manager. I work as a consultant in a lean process consulting group, supporting other companies in improving their processes in Italy and abroad. I am really happy to be here and to be part of you.
Thank you for this wonderful presentation. And now that you have met all the 35 members of the new club, I would like to ask Elena Pinetti, the charter president, to put on the pin so that we can complete the ceremony of the handover of the charter just for this part. And ideally, all the other young lady, all the other new members will put their pin on. Unfortunately, we cannot do it together, but we'll do it the way we can, virtually. So over to you, Elena.
Thank you. So now I put the pin of the charter president. Hope you can see. Happy to share this moment with you.
Now, Elena, I will give you the floor to present the charter project. Over to you.
Okay, I share my screen. Okay. Now you should see the presentation. So hi everyone, and it's a great pleasure to present the charter project of the eClub Milano NetLead. Our project is the result of a brainstorming session with all 35 members. There were a total of 13 proposals, including several subjects. Many of these projects were compatible with each other and were merged into one single project that I will now present to you. So our charter project concerns the creation of an innovative Soroptimist school diary that is filled with digital contents created by the members of the eClub Milano NetLead. Our target is students in the middle and high schools between the ages of 11 and 19. We decided to focus on teenagers because at this age, people are more vulnerable to gender stereotypes, and this is also a time when one has to make important decisions regarding university and career choices. In order to print the diary, we will contact a publisher that we know, and we will use our social channels to advertise and distribute our diary. To combine the diary with the digital world, the pages of the diary will show QR codes. This code resembles a barcode, and it can be scanned by your smartphone that will directly take you to the digital content uploaded by our members. The videos that we will create will cover different topics, which are usually not present in traditional schools programs. One of the topics that we will cover is to tell the inspirational stories about bold and brilliant women. For example, the Mexican painter Frida Kahlo, the Nobel Prize for Peace Malala Yousafzai, and the Nobel Prize for Medicine Rita Levi-Montalcini, and many other stories of women who have dedicated their life in pursuit of a better world. In some videos, we will present important events leading to the advancement of the quality of life for women. For instance, in 1893, New Zealand became the first country where women gained the right to vote, while in Italy, women voted for the first time in 1946, and in other countries, women gained this fundamental right even later. The 9th of February, 1963 is an important date for Italian women. This was the first time that women were admitted to all public offices and allowed to become judges. In less than 60 years, more than half of the judges in Italy are now women. And then 1973 is an important date in sports and for the right to equal pay. In fact, the tennis player Billie Jean King threatened to boycott the US Open because of the salary disparity between women and men. This is why the US Open became the first major tournament to award equal prize to both women and men champions. The QR codes in the diary will also link to podcasts of interviews with women in various careers. They will share their experience as well as the challenges that they have encountered along the way and how they managed to overcome them, with a particular attention to careers in STEM, since they are high-impact professions with increasing importance where women are still greatly underrepresented. As a physicist, this is a topic that is very close to my heart. The goal is to present a varied overview of possible careers and encourage the students to pursue their dreams. We would be very pleased to interview our Soroptimist sisters in Italy and in the rest of the world to give an international flavor to our service project. There will also be a section related to recommended books, movies, and music, and a part in which the students can write the titles of their favorite books, movies, and songs. Since we believe that it is important to promote a positive use of social networks, we will invite them to share their artistic tastes with us by tagging our social pages. Finally, it is instrumental for students to reflect on their goals, and therefore we will include a section that motivates them to reflect on their dreams, goals achieved, and to be accomplished. We will encourage them to share their desires with us and with other students to inspire each other. These are some of the ideas for our Soroptimist school diary, and we already have many other proposals for future service projects. So stay tuned and follow us on our social media.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you for this wonderful presentation of your charter project. And now I welcome our distinguished guest, Dr. Linda Laura Sabadini, Chair of the W20 Italian delegation. W20 is an engagement group advocating for gender equality with the G20 leaders who will meet, as you know, in Italy in the fall. The floor is yours, Dr. Sabadini.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's with great pleasure that I participate in this meeting. Women have suffered severe consequences from the epidemic. All over the world, they are the ones who must lose their jobs. But around the world, they have also been a great pillar in the battle against COVID. The majority of health workers are women, and women have played a fundamental role in their families to maintain cohesion and the network of affection, and in the science, in research. It's time that we all become aware that the world needs women. Research shows that countries headed by women have performed better than others in the battle against COVID. This is a difficult moment, but it can also represent a great opportunity to relaunch the battle against historical problems of discrimination and obtain big results. It's time for women to lead the world. It's time for women to lead a sustainable development, and you, Soroptimist international women from countries all over the world, are a great strength and hope for all women. Thanks for the invite, for inviting me. We need the power of women for a better world. Sisterhood is our strength. Thank you very much.
Unmute yourself, Maria Luisa.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Dr. Sabadini, for your enlightening words. And now we proceed. I would like to, I'm very proud to give the floor now to the President of the Union of Italy, Mariolina Coppola. Over to you, Mariolina.
Amiche care, siamo in un momento storico per l'Unione Italiana e credo per tutto il mondo soroptimista e non.
Dear friends, we are in an historic moment for the Italian Union, and I think for the whole Soroptimist and non-Soroptimist world.
È stato un anno che ha dimostrato tutte le fragilità, le diseguaglianze e le disparità sociali, ma anche disequilibri di genere in cui abbiamo preteso di avere voce nella gestione di fondi speciali dedicati ai diritti delle donne, dal Recovery Fund al Next Generation EU.
It was a year that showed all the social fragility, inequality and disparity, but also the gender imbalances in which we have claimed to have a voice in the management of special funds dedicated to women's rights, from the Recovery Fund to Next Generation EU.
E ci aspetta un altro anno difficile, in cui noi Soroptimiste non arretreremo di un passo.
Another difficult year lies ahead of us Soroptimists, in which we will not take one step back.
L'emozione di questo pomeriggio mi fa dire che a distanza di 100 anni ricominceremo da oggi con altre formule più contemporanee e flessibili per affrontare le nostre sfide con un patto intergenerazionale verso la diversity e l'inclusion.
Sensation this afternoon makes me say that after 100 years, we'll start today with another more contemporary and flexible formulas to face our challenges with an intergenerational agreement towards diversity and inclusion.
Non un club di giovani ragazze, ma un club giovane, STEM, digitale, innovativo, che aprirà nuovi orizzonti. Ci siamo preparate per 16 mesi di sperimentazione e 8 di preparazione per arrivare fin qui.
Not a club of young girls, but a young STEM club which will open new gates. We prepared for 16 months of experimentation, 8 months of preparation to get here.
Il vero empowerment quest'anno è stato fatto su di noi, per affrontare con rapidità una società in trasformazione e rendere la nostra azione incidente. Mai parole come advocacy, mainstreaming, awareness, leadership sono state più importanti. Mai abbiamo sentito così forte l'orgoglio delle esperienze, competenze, dell'appartenenza, ma anche quello di esserci, di essere ascoltate, di poter contare, di poter dare voce e rappresentatività a tutte.
The real empowerment this year was done on ourselves to face a changing society and make our actions influential. Never have words like advocacy, mainstreaming, awareness, leadership been so important. We have never felt such great pride in the experience, the competence of members, but also being there, being heard and being able to give voice and representativeness to all.
Ho deciso di alzarmi in piedi accanto al pianoforte perché simbolicamente voglio rendere onore alle nostre fondatrici visionarie e alle nostre radici culturali, ma anche per lanciare un messaggio. Noi siamo un'orchestra dove ogni strumento è indispensabile, ma lo sono soprattutto le interpreti.
I decided to stand next to the piano because I want to honor our visionary foundresses and our cultural traditions, but also to launch a message. We are an orchestra where every instrument is indispensable, but above all the interpreters.
Lavoriamo su spartiti storici, ma scriviamo ogni giorno nuove armonie e ogni giorno dobbiamo trovare nuovi equilibri, insieme, non adattandoci alla realtà, ma immaginando scenari. Non siamo specchio della società, ma un'elite di merito e non di privilegio. Siamo molte e diverse. La direttrice d'orchestra ha solo un ruolo interpretativo e si sforza di far convergere tutte verso la stessa direzione, creando armonia, dando l'impulso per rinnovare continuamente l'attenzione.
We work on historical scores, but we write new harmonies every day, and we must find new balance together every day, not adapting to reality, but imagining scenarios. We are not a mirror of society, but an elite of merit and not of privilege. We are very different. The conductor has only one interpretative role and strives to make all converge in the same direction, creating harmony, giving impulse to continuously renew attention.
Ognuna di noi è un tassello importante, insostituibile e contemporaneamente è autrice di un nuovo spartito, ogni giorno. W364 è il motto dell'Unione Italiana, mettendo al centro i propri talenti, la propria formazione, le proprie competenze, ma soprattutto la passione e il tempo, che per le donne è preziosissimo nella conciliazione vita-lavoro.
Each of us is an important piece, irreplaceable and at the same time author of a new score every day. W364 is the motto of the Italian Union, focusing on their talents, their training, but above all their passion and time, which for women is priceless in the conciliation of work-life balance.
Ma ognuno di noi è responsabile della propria esecuzione, perché non è una prova generale, dove abbiamo la possibilità di scusarci e di correggerci. Ma ogni giorno è una prima e non lavoriamo in un teatro, ma nella vita vera, dove le nostre azioni potrebbero essere incidenti e non possiamo perdere energie, anzi dobbiamo trovare energie nelle altre. Non ci è consentito sbagliare, rallentando le altre, stonando. Rispettare veramente i nostri statuti e regolamenti significa affidarci ai nostri valori e alle nostre finalità, non altro.
But each of us is responsible for his own execution because it is not a dress rehearsal where we have the possibility to excuse ourselves and to correct ourselves, but every day is a first, and we don't work in a theatre, but in real life, where our actions could cause incidents and we can't lose energy. In fact, we have to find it in others. We are not allowed to make mistakes, slowing down the others out of tune. Truly respecting others, our statutes and regulations means relying on our values and our aims.
Significa lavorare creando linee parallele e trasversali, non verticistiche e elitarie, rovesciando la piramide. Non esiste una stanza dei bottoni, ma una cabina di regia per valorizzare le vere attrici del cambiamento e per riconoscere il talento delle altre, spesso migliori di noi.
It means to work creating parallel and transversal lines, not verticals and elicitous, overturning the pyramid. There's no room where we press buttons, but a direction cabin to enhance the real actresses of change and to recognize the talent of others, often better than us.
Siamo tutte temporanee. Saremo ricordate per quello che siamo stati capaci di incidere. Diventiamo visionarie. Apriamo le brecce. Rompiamo il silenzio. Lottiamo non per le donne, ma per l'intera società. Diventiamo vere costruttrici di cambiamento, nel rispetto della nostra mission. Tracciamo il cammino, lasciamo una traccia, dove altre potranno più speditamente camminare, preparando il terreno. I percorsi sono importanti, mai affrettare i percorsi per arrivare per primi.
We are all temporary. We'll be remembered for what we've been able to record. We become visionaries. We open our arms. We break the silence. We fight, not for women, but for the whole society. We become the true builders of change regarding our mission. We trace the path. We leave a trail where others will be able to walk more quickly, paving the way. Paths are important. Never hurry to arrive first.
Il risultato forse si otterrà, solo una volta. I buoni percorsi si possono rifare fino ad avere un ottimo risultato. E il percorso che l'Unione Italiana ha fatto per creare il Milano Net Lead è per me una buona best practice da emulare.
Paths are important. Never hurry to arrive first. Perhaps results will be obtained only once. Good paths can be taken again until a good result is obtained. And the path that the Italian Union has taken to create the Milano Net Lead is for me a fantastic best practice to emulate.
È un vero onore avere con noi la Presidente europea, una donna forte, vera, trasparente, leale, che non si è chiusa in una zona di comfort, gerarchicamente privilegiata, ma è scesa in piazza a dimostrare.
It is a real honor to have with us the European President, a strong woman, true, loyal, transparent, that is not locked in a comfort zone, hierarchically privileged, but took to the streets to demonstrate.
Questo è il Soroptimist che amo, quello che non ha paura di esporsi tempestivamente per un motivo giusto e condiviso, al di sopra delle parti e degli schieramenti, che non rimane nell'ombra ma surge da opinion leader senza personalismi e nel rispetto dei principi fondanti, che dà valore alle parole che pronunciamo all'inizio delle nostre riunioni senza retorica.
This is the Soroptimist that I love, one who is not afraid to expose herself promptly for right and shared reason above parties and sides, and that does not remain in the shadows, but rises to opinion leaders without personalisms, and respecting the founding principles that gives value to the words spoken at the beginning of our meetings without rhetoric.
Non basta discutere di giustizia sociale o di sorellanza per trasformare il mondo in un luogo ospitale per chiunque. Le dichiarazioni di buona volontà sfiorano la superficie della storia, senza iscriversi in quello spartito che siamo chiamati a scrivere, con senso di responsabilità e proattività.
Discussing social justice or sisterhood is not enough to turn the world into a hospitable place for anyone. Declarations of goodwill touch the surface of history without registering for the score that we are called to write with a sense of responsibility and proactivity.
Le donne sono meno preoccupate di ciò che va finendo e molto più attratte da quello che sta per nascere. Non è il nuovo che attrae, ma la fioritura dell'essere. E questo club così speciale, che ha avuto una meravigliosa gestazione, è solo l'inizio di una nuova vita, schiudendo molte potenzialità alla nostra associazione.
Women are less concerned about what's ending and much more attracted to what's about to be born. It is not the new that attracts, but the flourishing of being. And this club so special, which had a wonderful gestation, is only the beginning of a new life, opening up a lot of potential of our association.
Noi dovremmo lavorare con coraggio ogni giorno per i diritti di tutti e di tutte. Questa è la vera, unica sorellanza.
We should work with courage for the rights of others. This is the true and only sisterhood.
Thank you, Mariolina, for your meaningful and empowering speech. Thank you very much. I invite now Joanna Raffan, President of the Federation of Great Britain and Ireland. Over to you, Joanna.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your invitation. I bring you greetings from Soroptimist International, Great Britain and Ireland. I feel very privileged to be with you on this very auspicious occasion. We've been talking for some time in Sigby about setting up e-clubs or virtual clubs, though of course most of us are virtual clubs at the moment. But here is a shining example of a group of young women with the help of the Italian Union setting out to do just that, with huge vision and imagination. I personally shall be watching your progress with great interest. Many congratulations and welcome to the Soroptimist family, and I toast you in a drop of Italian white wine. Cheers.
Thank you, Joanna, for your greetings. Very well appreciated by everybody, I'm sure. And now I would like to give the floor over to Anna, the President of SI of Europe, for a few more words.
I want to welcome the newly born Soroptimists again. Welcome to Soroptimist International of Europe. Welcome to the Union of Italy. And again, I'd like to congratulate Italian Union, especially that this is the union where my mentors come from. And I am very grateful to them, and I keep them in the highest regard. And we are all impressed with the Italian Union. We were all watching how you Italians were always walking away with the best practice awards. So any competition, any prize always went to the Italian Union because the EU had the best projects. And you can see these projects already by these babies that are already introducing them. And I also want to say that I also congratulate you, and I'm impressed by the way how you handled the situation of COVID. and how our lives changed, and no one knew how the situation would look like in the future. And no one knew if what we started to do was right or wrong. And the Italian Union, were immediately at the forefront of the fight with pandemics. You were helping hospitals. You were doing right things. You were motivating your members, because to motivate on the screen is very difficult. But still, you took this difficult task and successfully. You showed us how resilient you are and how easy you adopted the new methods. And the best proof of this is the Young Club. So no matter pandemics or no pandemics, this club was going on. So education was going on. Music competitions were going on. Education, together with the Bank of Italy, and you seem in Italian Union to be masters of cooperation, of partnerships. So these baby pit stops together with UNICEF, and this cooperation with the police to provide rooms for the women that were subject to violence. And you were also immediately helping women affected by violence, and we all know that pandemics increase the violence against women of about 20% across Europe. This is unbelievable, but this is something that we have to face. And also the pandemic is now causing the significant pushback in women's rights. And you, the Italian Union, are again knowing exactly what is going on, how can you help, and introducing projects. So these young women should be proud of being the members of the Italian Union. And I want to wish you, the newly born, all of the best of luck and successful future, and everything that the world can bring you. Thank you very much, and the best to all of you.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for your wonderfully encouraging words, and thank you very much. And now I have the honor and the pleasure to introduce Sharon Fisher, President of Soroptimist International. We are delighted to have you with us today. Over to you, Sharon.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the invitation to participate in this chartering event today for SI Milano NetLead. It's indeed an honor to light a candle for Soroptimist International. Sitting at my desk on the west coast of Canada, it is my pleasure to bring greetings from Soroptimist International to everyone. Today we gather to celebrate in a way we could not comprehend even just a little bit 1 year ago, and yet here we are. Imagine, I recall last year, less than 1 year ago, watching Italy go through the pandemic and being so concerned, and then watching it spread and right into our home country. Pushing through this crisis, this pandemic, has required us to come together and bond through the commitment to our mission to transform the lives of women and girls around the world. Soroptimists once again have shown they are resilient and creative. And once this pandemic is in the past, people will remember how we chose to lead. This is not the first roadblock we have faced in our 100 years, and it won't be the last. Let's keep dreaming and planning for our future and the future of equality for women and girls. It gives me great pride to see how we are responding to this new reality. A bright light is shining on the many issues that Soroptimists have been working on for many, many years, and with this brings opportunities for collaboration and new audiences to join our mission. Join me on the road to equality, our current theme, and our SI President's Appeal. We have launched several projects, but are also excited to share information with our global membership through webinars and other technology that is bringing us together. The next webinar is on Thursday, January 21st, where we will discuss the issue of child and forced marriage. In 2021, we begin our celebrations for 100 years of this special sisterhood. There will be many, many celebrations. The good news is we can attend many, many parties because the travel budget will be greatly reduced. And I invite you to join our international celebration the first weekend in October. My best wishes for a successful journey for this new club. And I know, and it's reinforced today, that our brilliant future will be well served by initiatives such as this new club. I welcome you, and I am so happy to see this growth. I know that the attendance today, pushing up of 1,000 people, shows that this is a way we can collaborate and we can grow together and do wonderful things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much for your inspiring words. They will lead us into the next 100 years of our organization. Thank you. And now I give the floor. We are almost at the end. I give the floor again to Elena, the club president, for her closing remarks. Over to you, Elena.
Thank you. So to conclude this wonderful celebration, we would like to dedicate a poem to all of you. It was co-written by two Italian emerging poets, Maura Termite and Letizia Barbatelli, and Elena Tuan, member of our club, will recite this poetry in Italian, while the English translation will be provided on screen for the benefits of our international sisters. Elena, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for all your sweet thoughts and words for our newly founded club. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing this truly special moment with us. I will now read the poetry in its original language. Della forma hai acceso le linee, potente, suggerisci lo spazio. Un salto nel cerchio infuocato per sapere chi sei. Nell'energia di slanci leggeri, oltre varchi trepidanti. Non cedi, librata in volo, su selciati di strazi e colori. Sorridi, unite, librate nel fuoco. Tu dammi la mano, il cielo, incendiamo, intrecciamo le voci di stelle esplose, supernove di luce. Unite, cantiamo. Thank you.
And now back to Elena Pinetti.
So thank you, Elena, for reciting this very beautiful poem. And now I would like to thank Sharon Fisher, the president of Soroptimist International, Anna Ceracinska, president of Soroptimist International of Europe, Marilena Coppola, president of Soroptimist International of Italy, Mara Costantino, our godmother, and all the Italian and international clubs that share this historical occasion with us today. Special thanks to all the clubs that sent us their pennants. We now share our pennants with all of you. The pennant.
Sorry, in a minute.
The pennant is coming.
The pennant is coming because
the pennant is coming.
We're going to take our beautiful pennant. So this is our pennant. And to conclude, our club will aim to bring a valuable and innovative contribution to Soroptimist International while keeping in agreement with its traditional values. We will do really our best to pave the way to numerous eClubs for professional women across the globe and inspire the next generation of women to carry on the legacy of Soroptimist. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Elena. And this concludes our celebration. And now, please, with the video.
Posso partire?
No, no.
Sarà un po' sta voce. Where
No, no.
29 years old.
Ma perché?
Si vede che sto guardando tutto.
Ma smettila!
29 years.
I hope that you all appreciate our bloopers, and I thank again all of you to take part to this celebration with all of us. I wish you all the best for this 2021 together.
Great. This concludes our celebration.
Thank you.
Tante cose in tutti i tali.
Thank you all for coming and being here with us. It was a very special moment for the Union of Italy.
Thank you for having us.
Bye bye to everyone. Ciao Maria Luisa. Ciao. Auguri. Brava.
Thank you.
Ciao Maria Luisa.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.